One other thing that I put into my proposal at the end, because we can't guarantee results, and that's always like a joke with the client. If I could guarantee results, I'd be a billionaire.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be doing this. But what I can guarantee is your satisfaction with the engagement. So I'll put in a 100% satisfaction guarantee. You're going to be, I'll elaborate necessarily, but if you're not satisfied with how we work together and professionalism and all that stuff, I'll give you a full refund.
Yeah. Has anybody taken you up on that yet?
No, because you're in control of how satisfied they are. And again, they respect you. They understand your expertise. You're not an order taker. You have to step up to the plate to deliver. It almost guarantees that their satisfaction, because you have so much responsibility that you were seeking.
Yeah.
And when you finally have that chance to not only deliver them a result and transform their business, but to then have something that's highly profitable for you, it's almost impossible not to do it well.
It reminds me of this great thing that I heard a while ago where it was like, I was talking about the dynamic of responding to the client immediately.
Yeah.
And so many people are like, oh my God, I'll get a text. I just have to respond, and it hijacks everything. And they were talking about a solution to that is, on first interaction with that client, just set the expectation. Hey, we got your email, or we'll get, like, you send us an email, we will get it, and then send them an auto responsive, and it's like, hey, we got this. We're not going to have this like a solution immediately, but your problem has been taken into account, and like we're going to get back as soon as we possibly can.
Yeah.
Or like even say like we'll take care of this within 24 hours. Like that's a realistic expectation, or even, whatever. And he was like, when the client is freaking out because you're not responding to an email, it's usually because the expectation hasn't been set.
Sure.
Because all the client wants is to feel like their problem is being heard.
That they're being
heard. They are being accounted for.
Yep.
So if you provide them with that security, that you're heard and you're accounted for, and we're going to get to it, they're not going to be upset if you didn't respond in 2 minutes.
And that's another aspect of the package options, right? If you have a client that really wants to have a response in some way immediately, that can be a premium option. Other people go on the low end option. They say, look, every Thursday we're going to get together and we're going to go down the list of all the stuff that you sent to us.
Yep.
All the questions, all this or whatever. It's every Thursday at 3:00.
Yep.
And we will accumulate the list and we'll go through it all at once. And that keeps you, the person on the other end, from getting hijacked to feel like every time this client sends me an email or asks a question or whatever, I've got to stop everything and answer it. And so that can be a really effective tool. And I think that's our job on our end, performing a service or having received services, to go, what didn't I like about it when I was on the other end? What don't I like about when I'm on this side of things? And coming up with tools like a weekly meeting at 3:00 on a Thursday to go through the list, coming up with tools that make the collaboration as fruitful as possible, as tension-free as possible, and that you have managed expectations every step of the way. Again, that leads to a satisfactory experience. And maybe even the results weren't there, or they weren't there to the extent that they thought. They loved working with you. We made a big swing and didn't quite get to where we wanted. Yeah. We can do some postmortems and kind of figure out what was going on and what we might do next time or do differently or whatever, and go from there.
It had been a golden afternoon, and I remember having the familiar conviction that life was beginning over again with the summer and summer.